Oh damn, because I like Otis, you. I'm giving you attention right now, and this is the reason I have trolls, and I know this, and I've been trying to do better about it. Um, Here's the thing, Otis. Right?
I call bullshit on the whole troll situation trying to be better. Because if you were, you wouldn't be striking these channels that were, basically making you popular again.
I don't fear your opinion because nothing you said in the last week I haven't heard 200 times. Right? Like to sit there in your room and think that your opinion in your opinion of me is something I've never heard is being naive.
That's actually very true. You don't care about our opinion. And that's all fine and dandy. But the one thing you can't handle is the criticism. So when we criticize you, you tend to back yourself in the corner and go full retard. And then you decide to, flag everybody and cry about it. So we know how it works with you, Jordy.
Right? I have to have like just this stream alone. This like you've already came in and said, oh, 250 viewers, and I got 341 right now at the time of saying this. Just this stream alone, I've had to have over 200 reactions, 200 different interactions with people, right? And those people are varying background, ethnicities, and joy they take from me. So to say out of the 1,500 to 2,000 different people I talk to every day.
That's an absolute exaggeration. That is completely false. The only time you pay attention to anyone is if there's money involved. And I've seen it multiple times. Every stream I've been a part of since almost the very beginning. Yes, I used to be a Wings fan from back in the day. I actually donated to his surgery. Yeah, a big fucking mistake on my end. That's $400 I'll never get back. But yes, I've see where you're talking about how you have all these interactions, but the interactions you give people only dependent on how much money they give you. Every person in the fucking chat will ask you questions multiple times, and they'll just get banned by mods for spamming. And if the person asks a question that you've gave the answer to before, you'll end up repeating the same old horse shit. Or you just straight up just fucking sugarcoat it and make it seem like they're wrong. But I've seen you only interact with people who donate money. Anytime you get a super chat, you're quick to react to it. Anytime you get any type of cash flow coming your way, you react to it. But when I have never actually seen you genuinely engage with the chat or even answer some of the most basic questions. And you claim, well, oh, I'm playing the game, or oh, I can't read everything that everyone says. But well, maybe if you actually sat there and look at what some of the people are asking and find a question that's easy enough for you to answer. Because I know you didn't graduate high school, so I know you have like probably a 6th grade reading level. But maybe you should try that and summarize the best you can so you can give them a proper answer instead of just, ignoring everybody and only paying attention to the pay pigs.
To say that I ban you because you're differing opinion. No, I ban you because I get tired of seeing the same shit, right? Like, think of it like this, Roy. And I've used this analogy before, so stay with me. Say you go get you a glass of milk. You're excited, it's whole milk, it tastes good. You might even have Oreos, right? So you got your fucking Oreos, and you sit them on the island in the kitchen, and you pour this milk. But the carton slips out of your hand. You have now spilt some fucking milk, right? It's all over the island. So you pick the carton up quickly, but now you got to clean the milk up. But you don't got a napkin right now. So you're looking for a napkin, and while you're looking for a napkin, you have 1,500 different people come by and tell you that you're a fucking idiot and you're a failure. And you're dumb, and your wife's ugly, and that you're gonna die fat in a piano coffin. How many of those 1,500 people till you get tired of hearing it?
I'm going to use your own analogy against you on this one. And this one's going to make a lot more sense for you to understand. We're not upset that you spilt the fucking milk. Hey, stop fighting over there. Sorry about my cats. We're not upset that you spilt the milk. We're upset that you're using everyone else's rag to clean it. You literally spilt the milk. Yeah, that's fine. We understand you spilt the milk. But when you take someone else's rag or use someone else's t-shirt, of course we're going to call you a fucking idiot. Because of the fact that once again, you're blaming everyone else for your shortcomings. You're sitting there staring, well, I didn't knock over the milk. The trolls did. And now I'm forced to clean it. No, it's not like that. You knocked it over. You spilt it. Now you're using everyone's shit to clean it. And I guarantee you're going to say something about having money involved. Like everyone wants to see your financials. It's because you have your own rag. And you're still using everyone else's. So that's the reason why we're on your ass the way we are. It's because you don't take accountability. I swear to God, for how many times I fucking said that word, I should get paid $1. I'll probably have enough to buy another modular mansion.
Right? You might agree with the first one. I'd agree with the second one. You might be very, very, very understanding person. I agree with the 10th person. But the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, be like, all right, dude, get the fuck on. I know I spilled milk. I'm trying to clean it up. I'm sorry I'm not working on your timetable. All right? And then those people, after they criticize you spilling the milk, they want to start looking in your pockets. So to say that, oh, no, I fear your opinion, no, I don't. I've heard every vile thing that a person could ever hear about you. Let me word this right. Let me word this. People claim that I beat my wife, that I abuse my animals, that I've killed Bailey 5 times.
And to that, we have seen you emotionally abuse your wife a couple times. There's video evidence of it out there. There is even a video of you kicking the fucking dog cage. So that's animal abuse. And you had a dog locked outside for God knows how fucking long. Until people started making a big shit out of it. And then you brought the dog in. And about the last one, I'm not sure. I haven't heard about anything about you killing your dog at least 5 times. But yeah, I'll look into that.
You know, that people claim that, you know, I do undesirable things over and over and over and over again. If I was the person that people claimed I was, I'd be in jail. But I'm not. Right? The end of the day is, people make money off my misery. And I sell my mental health for a living.
That's wrong. You don't sell your mental health for a living. That's bullshit. You allow it to happen. You know, you could take 110 steps to make a difference, and you choose not to. Once again, you're blaming everyone else for your shortcomings. And nobody profits off of your misery. The only person who's profiting off of your misery is you, due to your fucking pity parties and pity streams that you make. So don't come up here with that bullshit.
So, like, I have skin in this game, too. I'm not innocent in this. Right? But to sit here and claim that you sit on some type of, like, higher tier than me, you're just wrong. All you doing is coming here being a bad person.
See, that's fine. I'm here, and yes, I will call myself a bad person for what I'm doing. And there's nothing wrong with that. See, because I accept that this is what I'm doing, and I have the balls to admit that this is what I'm doing, and it's something completely, you know, as you would call a bad person, and that's fine. Maybe you should start learning how to accept that you're a bad person as well.
End of the day, you're being a bad person for your own selfish needs. So think about it, Otis. Honestly, just think about it. Like, you're coming here to try to make yourself laugh for whatever reason it might be. I'm gonna make assumptions. I think it because your life's shit, right?
He's here making assumptions now. Now he's projecting. He's projecting how his life is compared to ours. He is doing this for, once again, that hate boner that he needs to have to feel in control. We've dealt with this before, definitely when he's done the fucking channel striking and shit. So yeah, this is just a play on words on his end. He's just hate bonering it now. This fucking man's a joke.
Like, just recently, some You literally stole surgery money your fans worked hard for. I'm not the bad person here. Well, first off, I got the surgery. Second off, and I've debunked this multiple times, I spent none of the surgery money on anything a la carte. What you don't understand is I started accepting surgery money in November of 2017. I stopped accepting surgery money in February of 2018. February 25th, to be exact. I quit drinking soda for the first time in February 28th of 2018. Right? So November, December, January, February. It's 4 months that I only paid the bare minimum of my bills, right? And all the money I earned went towards the surgery. So I got $25,000 is what I had in account. I had a special account that I would take the money out and I would put straight into that account. And I did this for transparency, right? People didn't have access to this account, but like I wanted to be able to follow the paper trail where this money went, in case somebody like Otis or somebody wanted to be like, oh, he misused this. And granted, let's not get into the logistics here of what a donation is. You donate to somebody. You don't because you want to write it off on your taxes, or you want to feel good, or you want to feel like you're helping somebody. But a donation is a donation.
Let's take a look at that. You say a donation is, a way to make yourself feel good or to help somebody. Well, we donated money to you to help you. And when you turned around and you fucking cheated us out of it, that's theft. That's scamming. You decided to go get the surgery in a country because you refused to drop the extra 100 pounds to get it done in a place where you'll get medically carried and help. You did it in a country where it was a fucking butcher job. They got it done and sent you on your way home. And then you used whatever was left to buy yourself a fucking car. So don't come with that bullshit. You scammed us. How would you feel if you donated fucking money to me for, I needed help, but instead I decided to go and fucking spend it on blowing hookers? Wouldn't you be like, I feel fucking cheated? This man played me for my money. No, we donated to help you, and then you turned around and decided not to help yourself. You fucked us all in the end. And now it's our turn to fuck you back, and you want to cry about it. So yeah, that's horse shit. So before you come out of nowhere and say, oh, well, you got to understand what a donation is. We know what a donation is. We just no longer want to donate to a cause that's never going to work anymore. We feel you stole from us. You robbed us for what we were fucking trying to help you for. Yeah, we're the idiots for falling for it. But now you want to play victim because we called you out on it.
You're not stealing anybody. If you donate a mattress and the person that gets that mattress ends up having kittens on it, they didn't steal that mattress. This is your logic, right? But I went and got the surgery. And I said, and this gets left out of all the troll videos that you watch, but you weren't probably actually here when I was actually getting this stuff, because this was 5 years ago. I said that I wanted to have the option of doing it in America or Mexico. And I made the choice, and this is a choice with my own body, right? Because I'm the person that had to get in a plane, fly 3,000 miles across the country, get in a van, drive another 50 miles into Mexico, and lay on a table in a country I've never been and not know if I'm waking up, right? This is the choice that I made. And I made this choice not to get a salvage title Mustang or like an iPhone 10, right? Because those came 6 months after I got back from surgery.
See, we understand that it's your body and whatnot, but I'm going to keep saying it again just to fucking drive the point across really hard here. You did it because you refused to drop the extra weight needed to get it done in the United States. So you're full of shit. You chose the cheaper option because you didn't want to put in the hard work. Once again, proves you're fucking lazy. See, I lost all my weight the natural way. I didn't need a surgery. I didn't need a crutch. I didn't need to beg for it. It was hard work and effort. I got my weight down. I did what I had to do. You cried on the internet and then decided to go and get a hack job done because you didn't want to lose the extra weight. See, that's a lot of things that you don't want to talk about because it makes you look wrong. It makes you look bad. And it's fucking true. I guarantee I could go on and find out. I find videos on why you got the surgery in Mexico. Because you refused to lose the extra weight needed. I think you were about 60 to 100 pounds over for the United States surgery, so you went to Mexico. It wasn't a choice. It was a cheaper option and a quicker option. You bankrolled it. That's what you did. You bankrolled it. And you cheated everyone out of that money. You got the surgery because it was going to fail one way or another. Basically, what that was for you was a painful vacation. You did all of that for fucking nothing. You were better off just admitting that you weren't going to get it done. Because once again, congratulations on beating the surgery, Richard.
Right. I made this choice because, one, I knew I had to pay taxes on the money. Right. Uncle Sam takes his pound of flesh, and he takes the money. I had to pay taxes. I also had to pay $5,000 or $6,000 extra dollars than what the surgery cost because of plane tickets, hotel stays, layovers. And I also didn't have insurance. I don't know if you notice, but like the blood work page for when you first get a weight loss surgery, it's like 2 pages deep. I know exactly what it costs. It costs $1,200 to get all the blood work tests run that you need. You got to do it 4 times. You got to do that 4 times a year. So just the first year alone, I spent almost $5,000 in blood work to try to make sure that my body's not rejecting it or, is doing what it needs to do so I don't die, right? And then the whole time, right, the whole time this is happening, you have people tell me that I'm not losing weight, that I'm failing, that I'm a terrible person, and, they stayed on this. Like, remember how you had trolls that wanted to get me kicked off DoorDash and at the same time complain that all I do is sit here and stream and beg, right? When I actually had a hobby, because DoorDash I wouldn't really consider a job. I consider it a hobby. It was something I did so I didn't have to sit in the house, so I didn't have to have fluid get on my leg and stuff like that. Something I can keep myself active with, right? Because you do a good bit of walking. You got to go up and down stairs, especially where I live at. I live. There's a college called Coastal Carolina near me, and I deliver all the time there. And there's just stairs. It was good for me. It also let me put a little bit of money away and let me hope and dream. But I'm not allowed to hope and dream, right? Wings doesn't deserve to save up for things. So fuck him and his DoorDash, right? I kind of forgot the point I was making here. I eventually got stressed to the point of either fearing losing Twitch, which I ended up actually losing Twitch. So the fear wasn't, unwarranted. Or people fucking with me. Oh, I remember the point I was making. When I was trying to get the surgery, the trolls were talking about I was taking too long to schedule the surgery, and at the same time actively trying to get me on the no-fly list.
I don't condone that. I don't condone ruining someone's personal life over such trivial shit. Like the whole swatting incident. No, I don't condone that. Taking you on the no-fly zone, I don't condone that. And kicking you out of DoorDash, I don't condone that. That's just pushing it a tad bit too far. I'm all down for trolling, but that's just a bit too far.
You see how this works against me? They're like, go get a job, but we're going to get you fired for DoorDash. Oh, you better go fly to get that surgery while actively trying to get me in the no-fly list. What you don't see, and this isn't your fault, right? Because you don't live your whole life in this little bubble like I do, is they're not out to prove a point. They're out to just cause chaos, right?
Here he goes thinking he's a part of a Batman movie. Well, just to tickle your pickle with that one. Okay, let's see. It's not about the money, Richard. It's about sending a message. Does that make you feel better?
That's it. They just want chaos. They're hypocritical. They sit together. They live in this bubble of depression and sorrow. And they might not see it as depression and sorrow. They might see it like they're intellectually superior or whatever right now. But It's just a bunch of young men with too much time on their hands, to the point that they'll escalate things to the fact that I have to talk to the FBI to even get some kind of solace. It's ridiculous. But let me go and just bunk it a little bit more. So, stealing surgery money, because you can't scam somebody out of something that you actually got through donations, which is a donation.
Okay. Everybody, I need you guys to donate money for the surgery for my cat. But just to let you know, I'm gonna get the surgery for my cat. But I'm gonna get it done in Mexico. And with the money left over, I'm gonna buy myself a Rolex. Alright? I'm not scamming you. I'm just, getting it done. But it's donations. So I could do what I damn well please with it, even though it's intended for my cat.
So again, you can't scam somebody out of it.
Why are you trying to buy a trail boss? How many trucks until you're satisfied? Dog, I'm 35. I'll probably own another 4 or 5 trucks in my life. Am I currently trying to buy a trail boss? No.
Are you in a better place than Phil? I would say so. Like, I don't have a gambling addiction. I don't have a house payment. It is what it is.
See, that's his ego talking again. He thinks he's had it better than DSP. Well, DSP may have a gambling addiction. And, that's just as bad. But at least he won't die by the age of 40 due to his excessive weight. At least he didn't, get the surgery done in Mexico by getting a hack job done and then refusing to lose the extra weight and actually gaining back twice the amount. But, you're living better than him. Yeah, he has a house payment, but at least his house payment is actually 100% ownership, unlike the 25% you own. So, yeah, go ahead. Keep saying that you have it better than him. Because as far as I know, no matter how much DSP reminds me of you in numerous amount of fucking ways with his begging, I honestly believe he may be a better person than you.
Funny where you bring up the Mustang. Where'd you get the money for it? Otis, have you noticed that while I was streaming today, I've been streaming for what? Hour and 13 minutes, right?
You noticed that as soon as he got called out about the car, he completely changed his whole thing, and now he's going to go on this rant about how he has this much money saved up and where he had this money stashed at, blah, 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 blah. Because it's already been confirmed that he used part of the fucking donations that he got for his surgery to buy the car. So this has already been proven before, and this is him deflecting and covering his own ass, as per usual.
People have been donating money, and at the time I was Twitch, so I would get Twitch subscriptions, bits, I would get kickback on video game sales, selling shirts at the time too. Every month I get this thing called a paycheck. Like this month, like this month's from YouTube. YouTube's gonna send me money for doing this, right? I wonder how I paid for the Mustang. How did I pay for that Mustang? Dude, Otis, you would hate.
What did I fucking tell you? Now he's gonna go on this tangent about how much money he had saved up
of dollars
from DoorDash and all that other shit.
It wasn't great money, but I never spent any of it. People said you posted customer receipts. No, I didn't. I mean, to be fair, I posted one receipt. I scold people in video games. Oh no. Oh. God. Did I say, hey man, sit back, don't die. Come on man, you gotta do a call out. These terrible life-altering things I say to people in video games. Because I doubt anybody's lost sleep because I said, yo, we really shouldn't have pushed that way. We really got to start bringing a hard breacher.
You sure about that? Because I know for a fact there's clips out there of you saying some horrible shit to people. Macking to an underage girl. Fucking telling people you hope their family dies in an automobile wreck. The list goes on. And then you like to criticize people on shit that you know absolutely nothing about. You're absolute dog shit at most games. You're a terrible Siege player. You're even worse Call of Duty player. But you are the Steve Jobs of YouTube, as you said before. You're nothing without the troll channels. You would fall to irrelevancy. The only popularity you have is us. We keep you floating. We keep the limelight on you. See, your channel blew up once again with this whole thing with Keemstar and Aaron and your sister and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, you're nothing without us.
I mean, if you're dying a lot, try to just sit back a little bit more. And talking about strategy in the game when you're just like, y'all motherfuckers hate me, right, for breathing. That's what it boils down to. You hate me for breathing. Like, you dislike me so much that if like you want to claim like this is Kool-Aid. It's in an Aquafina fucking bottle. Like, you think I'm like, on one hand you're like, he's a lazy, he doesn't walk, he doesn't do anything. The other hand, he's like, well, I hope they don't think I'm drinking Kool-Aid. Let me put it in an Aquafina bottle. When realistically, it's this shit right here. It's fucking Crystal Light. Right? No, Keemstar told me to play into it and let people have a voice. I don't know how you got from that conversation what you got from that conversation, but you don't have good, like, reading comprehension skills.
Yeah, he did say let us all have a voice, but yet here we are. Back again with most of the super big channels that were about you completely hiding the fact that you exist on their channel. Do the copyright strikes, and how the fact that you ban anyone who obviously points out that you're flawed in any possible way. And the thing that makes me giggle the most is you talk about a reading comprehensive level, but you never graduated high school. So, you're one to talk. You spit shit, but can't handle when the shit gets thrown back at you. It's fucking pathetic. Man, I don't know. Thank God this video's almost over.
I might have like a 0.8 GPA or some shit like that, because like I didn't really go to school. Because like it's not because I'm an idiot, it's because I got picked on hardcore and I was miserable and depressed, and I didn't really have a good like social structure at home. But like I dealt with it. I came out positive, right? I'm 35. I own land, a house. I got a new truck.
The land, that's unconfirmed. That's most likely shock jock, so there's nothing to back that theory up. Your house, you only own 25%, which a simple court order can easily remove you. And a truck, yes, we know. We know you own a new truck. But, once again, that's your financial fall, not ours.
I made life work for me. That's because I'm not an actual idiot. I just been bullied my whole fucking life. It's like right now you got people like 25%, 25%, 25%. You know how much you own of a house? You own 0 fucking percent. You don't own a goddamn thing. Your parents own everything you have, Mr. 25%.
That makes me giggle. Mr. 25%, yes. I know that question wasn't completely directed at me, but let me just throw this out there because I fucking feel like it. Just to prove that, there's people out there who are way better off than you. I own 2 houses and can prove it. I own multiple vehicles and can prove it. I can literally upload paperwork. I could lead you to websites. I could show you deeds. I could show you titles. What do you own completely besides your cars? I want to see actual paperwork of your land, of your house. Because you can't. You own 25%. And just to throw back at what you said to that guy, your mom owns it, not you. You own nothing. The only thing you built was a sandcastle made of dog shit. And honestly, when it comes to, I may not make a lot at my job. I'm kind of content. It's enough to keep me afloat. And I can't complain. Can you do the same, Jordy?
It doesn't get to me. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm so tired of seeing Otis come in here. And, like, he wants to claim that what he's saying is something new and revolutionary. It's like the 25%. Like, people are spending, I own 25% of my house, right? I took my house up over on a verbal agreement. It's something I did. It's a choice I made when I was 19. Took my house over on a verbal agreement. And I've paid more for it than I probably should have paid for it. But everybody makes mistakes. The people that are criticizing me for my financial mistakes right now will make financial mistakes of their own, right? Because life is fucking hard. And sometimes you got to make a mistake because it's the only choice you have, right? How many people went out there and had to borrow like a payday loan or something like that? And don't tell me it doesn't happen. Because if everybody was like these fucking like crypto investment financial gurus that they claim to be online, payday places wouldn't exist, but they do. There's one on every fucking corner.
They exist because of people like you. People who are not financially, smart. People who haven't, understood the grounds of how bad that is for you. See, I was lucky enough not to be able to deal with that. And I'm glad I didn't. And I do my best to teach my friends and family. Hard work goes a long way. But yeah, they do exist, and it's a fucking shame that they do.
They have fucking legislation and people who lobby to keep themselves up and keep them legal, right? So, like, mistakes happen, right? And it all depends on how you look at it. Like, right now, it's like people are like, why are you trying to buy trail balls, right? And I know, as a person, that a brand new truck is like a fucking 72-month monument. It's a monument of a 72-month financial bad decision, right? That's what it is. Same thing as partying or doing drugs or like going on vacation. You don't really need to go on vacation. There's nothing in your fucking body that says you got to go to fucking Venice or to see the Great Wall of China or go see the Grand Canyon. None of that benefits you.
That's where you're wrong. It does benefit you because it shows that you worked hard enough that you deserve to get some time away from all the hardships of what you're dealing with at home. See, people take a vacation because they earned it. They deserve it. They worked for it. When you don't deserve it and you don't work for it, then yeah, it's a complete waste because what you're doing is just enjoying a good time with no consequence. See, when I take a vacation because my family earned it. I earned it. I busted my ass for it. That right there takes me away from all the shit that I have to deal with at home. And plus, not only that, it lets me explore new places I've never been. Learn new cultures, learn new languages. Some people enjoy taking vacations because they can afford them and they earn them. See, you took a vacation recently and, you just said that they're no good for you. So what's the point of you taking a vacation if you did it? Exactly. Once again, contradicting yourself.
But life is about living. You do what you want to do. Money comes and goes. You can't take none of that shit with you, right? Do what you want with life. Have fun. Right? Just be responsible. Sometimes it's not worth to try to be something you're not. Because like I don't know why Boogie wanted to confront the man. But I think it's safe to say both me and Boogie are not considered alpha males, right? We're not considered the peak of male performance. There's no confusing me with like a professional boxer or fighter in any manner. Like most people might even question if getting up to go to the door to confront Frank Hassel would actually win us, right? Maybe even break a sweat. So like there's no need to prove and confront a guy that wants to fuck with you.
I agree with that totally. I really do. But the whole situation about being alpha, the one thing that doesn't make you alpha is the fact that you lack accountability. A person who's alpha takes responsibility for their mistakes and shortcomings and works to make them better. You have not, in one single instance, decided to change yourself for the better. You say you're doing it for the better, but you're not. You're doing it to make people look bad. You're not doing it for yourself. That's the thing. I don't care about this alpha bullshit either, but it just makes me laugh how you sit there and say, well, you can tell the difference between me and a boxer. Bruh. We fucking can see that. But you still can be considered alpha if you fucking take accountability and, do shit that's going to work and benefit for you, for your life, and your family. And sitting on the internet and crying about your shortcomings and projecting it on other people does not make you anywhere near alpha. It makes you more of a cuck and a beta. But with that being said, I'm just going to leave you with this because this video dragged on long enough. I don't apologize for nothing that I say. And you should understand. I'm going to use your own words against you.
Apologizing to me is the biggest waste of time you can be as a human being. And let me go and say this. Apologies are worth nothing. Nothing. They are worth less than nothing. They actually take you into negative credentials because they are worth zero. What I should do is you should work and fix the problem. We have differences. We understand that these differences things. How can we make these differences better? Apologizing does nothing to make the differences better. That is why I do not do them.